purpose of this assignment is to be able to successfully log into Castle Learning, create your class rosters, and add students to your class rosters. First, you have to go to www.castlelearning.com. Notice at the top of the screen, castlelearning.com appears in the web browser. All login IDs begin the same. Your login ID begins with SAC for Sachem, period, first initial, followed by last name. Notice that John has a number at the end of his login. Some names have a number. You need to find out your Castle Learning login that's available through the district. If you've never logged in before, you simply log in without a password. You leave this password field blank and click the sign in button. If you have a password, John, do you have a password?
I do.
Type your password in, please, and log in. Please notice the second tab on the left says Classes. Click Classes to enroll all your students in your classes for the year. You create a class by naming it. Here you have your freedom to name it whatever you want. John, what will you name your classes?
I teach Earth Science, so I use ES, period number, and this is an honors class, so I put an H at the end of it.
Once you've typed the name, click Create New Class, and there it is on the left side. Do that again for all of your classes until all of your classes have their separate roster on the left side.
Alright, those are the 3 classes I teach.
Okay, a couple of options here under Action. If you click the pencil button, you can rename the course. If you click the trash bin, you could delete the class and start over. In order to add students, you have to click the blue link, the title of the course. The menu comes up here to confirm that you would like to add students rather. You click yes. And now you can begin looking up your students by name or scrolling through their alphabetical list. It has each student in the district enrolled by grade, and it's alphabetical. John, how will you add your students to your roster?
I like to look at my eSchool roster, have that side by side. In Windows 7, you can actually, to maximize screen, you can take it, click it, and drag to the right, and it'll split the screen for you automatically. This way it's easy to see both screens at once.
That is nifty.
That is.
Okay, so let's add a few of your students. We're not going to create John's whole roster. We're going to add, a few, 3 or 4 of his students. All right, just so you can see how the system
The
works.
first girl's Gab Asher, so we're going to go to her last name. Asher is down here. Click it. If you see the login is there, that's what they would type in to get into Castle Learning.
They also give you her ID and her grade. Okay?
Next, you can do it same way I'm doing it here. Next kid is Bell Anthony, so you can click on the B.
Good.
Click on the B and you're going to scroll down to Bell. Anthony's right here. Make sure it is Anthony because there is brothers and sisters at school.
Take note that next to Anthony, he also has a number. As the student, just like your name might be common and you'll have a number, like John has a number at the end of his, students can have numbers at their login. So it's important to take note of that and inform the students at the beginning of the class that their login might be slightly different.
Yeah. You want to show me the other way you can add students, Mike?
Yeah. You can also type last names. For example, if John had a student with the last name Smith, you simply type Smith next to the search last name function, hit enter, and all the Smiths in the school come up. After Smith, of course, the list continues in alphabetical order. Let's add Smith. At this point, once all your students are checked, you click the Add Checked Students button. Okay, again, please note we only added 3 students here. The purpose of this assignment is for you to create your entire class roster. Once you've added all students that belong in all your classes, take a picture, the way we showed you in the original video, of this screen on one of your classes so we can see that you've created at least one roster for your classes. And then the assignment is complete.
Thanks.